guys, welcome back to another Harshali reading. Today I'm back with another Harshali reading. Today I'm going to be checking Harshad and Pranali's current energy towards each other, as well as I'm going to be doing the special reading. So this is a current energy and special reading for Harshad and Pranali, and I'm going to be answering your questions after I check the current energy of Harshad and Pranali briefly. So real quick, I'm going to just be checking Harshad and Pranali's current energy really quickly, and then I'm going to get into the special reading. So first I'm going to be checking Harshad. Let's see, how is Harshad currently feeling regarding him and Pranali? How is Harshad currently feeling? Okay. Guys, if you notice, like always, I don't know, this happens to me mostly in Harshali readings. I don't know why, guys. Like in every reading, I have to have this card for Harshad, which is the guiding. And you guys told me before that, yes, he does guide her. As I said before that, he's a guiding person. And this card always comes. And this card always comes for Pranali because recently I've been getting that she is a person that analyzes. And I wasn't really sure about that, but I was just really feeling it really intuitively that she was a person that really analyzes a lot of things. And one of you guys did tell me in the comments last time that yes, actually Pranali does analyze a lot of things. And so thank you for that girl that did confirm that to me. Because you guys, I don't just read tarot, I'm intuitive. So I also feel really strong energy when I connect sometimes. And I was really feeling that Pranali was a person that analyzes. And I was wanting to confirm that. And so thank you for confirming that for the person who did. So now let's get into what Harshad is feeling. So Harshad, like I told you guys before, he really has a lot of fun whenever he's with Pranali. He definitely has a lot of feelings for her. He does have a lot of feelings for Pranali, and he knows that Pranali does have feelings for her. Again, he has feelings and feelings. So really strong feelings, you guys. But the thing is, right now, he does feel like they sort of, are moving their own paths right now. Here with the Eight of Cups, he sort of does feel like it's like Pranali is like sort of, distancing away from him. It's not like she is, you guys, but like he sort of feels like they're both going their separate ways because they both have to grow their careers. And so, he does not like that. Like I told you guys, he does not want Pranali to leave him, and he does not want a sense to lose her. And so if you guys notice, like two cards of him like just seeing her back, so he does sort of feel like that they're kind of going their separate ways. It's not like they're not in contact or they don't talk, but he feels like they're both starting to go their separate ways, especially that they have to grow their career. So that does make him sort of upset. And I feel like he's always gonna be there for Pranali. And I definitely feel like he told her this. I hear him in my head saying, whenever you need something, I'm just here, okay? I feel like him saying that, whatever you need, I'm here. I always hear this when I do the reading. And so I do hear phrases in my head, you guys, because I'm an intuitive. So I just hear him saying to her, anything you need, do not hesitate to call me. And so he's always that guiding person for her, always a person that helps her. And I feel like he, right now is just seeing how things go between him and her, but it sort of does hurt him, that they're going their separate ways, but also at the same time he is a particle person. He is a person that does not want to put expectations, he does not want to put hopes, because he does think partically. But at the same time, he does not want to lose her. But also I do feel like he sort of is gonna stay contact with her, which I feel like they both are doing right now. And yeah, but he does sort of have that fear, of her distancing away from him. Okay, so this is Harshad's current energy. Now I'm gonna get to Pranali's. So let's see Pranali's current energy towards Harshad. Any changes from last time? What was Pranali? Okay. Okay, that was really quick, you guys. Definitely. Wow, yeah, okay. Okay, so let me tell you guys one thing. The energy is a little bit different for Pranali this time, and I feel like it's because they just discussed something recently. So I feel like Pranali really feels tied up and drowned regarding her and Harshad. Why? Because Pranali does want a future with Harshad. I did tell this before. She does want a future with Harshad. She hopes that things go that way. She hopes that they can both, get committed. She actually wants commitment from him. If Harshad, takes a step towards commitment with her, Pranali would say yes right away because that's what she wants. Okay, and if you guys remember with the messages deck last time, I did get that she sort of was feeling that they both have disagreements because she wants marriage, but also at the same time, Harshad is like taking things slow because he's scared of losing her. Okay, right? So right now, I do feel like Pranali is a little bit upset from Harshad in a way. She does feel hurt from him and sort of a little bit backstabbed feeling because she does hope for marriage and she's possessive regarding him and she does not want to lose him as well. But, she has been putting expectations that that's, what is going on here. That she has been putting expectations. She wants things more between her and Harshad. She tries her best to not to. So she does feel tied up regarding that. But she does want a relationship with Harshad. And she really has been praying for that. And she's possessive regarding him. And so she also does not want to lose him. So she would be okay with a commitment with him, okay? But like I said, she sort of wants things to go forward right away. Like, I feel like if Harsha just goes ahead with it and he takes the first step, she wants him to take the first step. So if he takes the first step, she right away would go ahead with this, okay? But why she does feel upset from Harshad right now, because she does know that Harshad is not going to take this step because he does want to take things slowly. And I will get more into this when I answer the questions because I'm going to get into this topic. But I do feel like, she does want things to go quickly when Harshad does want things to go slowly, right? And this is what I feel. And so right now, the difference between the last reading is, I feel like maybe they did sort of have a discussion regarding this, and now she does feel hurt from him because, her doubts became true. Like what I did tell you guys, that she was analyzing that Harshad, was wanting to take things slow. I feel like right now it is confirmed to her what she has been analyzing. I told you guys, I feel like her intuition is strong or something, or she's a really good person that can read people. Okay? And so, the card that I got last time, I feel like right now they are actually having disagreements. Like last time, I didn't feel like it was disagreements. It was just like they have both different point of views. But right now, I do feel like they actually do have certain disagreements. And that's why Pranali's feeling a little bit upset. But Harshad, he does not want to lose her, like, in a way that, if things go wrong, that their friendship would also get lost, if you guys understand, okay? So this is the current energy. Right now, let's get into the questions that you guys asked me. All right. So I'm going to get to the first question. Will there be a project for them in the future? So let's see. Will there be a project for Harshad and Pranali in the future? Will there be a project? Okay. Like, I see two different personalities here. It's weird, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna explain. I feel like Harshad and Pranali are two different personalities, and I feel like they connect on some things, but I feel like he's like the person that wants to stay alone while she, wants to, shine in her career. You guys see these two different personalities? The hermit, the person that sits alone, wants to take a break, while this woman is like, I'm gonna get to business, I'm gonna be this woman, I'm gonna focus on my career. So I feel like this is Harshad and this is Pranali. And so regarding the project, I feel like the two of them, like I said, do have the fear of losing each other. And so that does make them sort of worry at night. And they really would love to work together. Again, they would love a project for the two of them together. But at the same time, they do realize that right now it's like this new phase for the two of them, that right now they are, they understand that after their old project that they're gonna renew right now, there's gonna be new beginnings for the two of them. So right now, I do feel like Harshad right now is in the phase where he's like, I want to take a break. I want to isolate myself a little bit. Maybe, um, he was feeling exhausted in the other projects. Right now, he does feel like maybe it should be his alone time where, he does manage a few things. While Pranali, I've been getting her always at the Queen of Cups, which is interesting. So I feel like she really does want to focus on her career, and she really wants to grow. So I feel like she's like the person that's like, I want to shine, and he sort of was like, I want to be in my bubble for a little bit. I do feel like he can work soon though. But I feel like for the most part he is staying in his bubble, or he has been staying in his bubble. So now when it comes to the project, I do feel like there is a project that has been offered to them, and I feel like a small project, like maybe a short-term project that I did tell you guys about, but I feel like maybe things did not work out for that one. So I feel like that project that was offered to them maybe did not work out or something, but I do feel like the two of them really pray to work together so they can, be around each other. So I feel like they both just pray for that and they want to be around each other. So I do feel like there's a possibility that they can work in the future, definitely. And I feel like this can be a short project, but I don't see anything confirmed right now. Okay, but there can be something in the talks, but I don't feel like there's anything confirmed. But I do see them coming together in the future though for something, okay? All right, next question. So, will they confess their feelings to the world ever? Okay, so let's see. Will they ever tell the world about their feelings together? Will they ever tell the world? Okay, guys, so I feel like right now the two of them are against that idea. They do not want to share things with the world at all. They do not want to say any of that. I feel like they mostly want to keep everything and take everything from social media, okay? um they know what they are. They both know what they feel for each other. They know what they both feel regarding each other, how they both feel that each other are special. So they don't feel the need to bring that to social media and tell the world that they love each other, they have feelings for each other. They don't want to bring that, okay? And definitely, I don't feel like they find the need to do that. But I do feel like if things, somehow in the future, like their relationship goes to the next level and they both, are gonna go to this next level of their life, I do feel like they consider it saying it to the world because it would be hard to hide. But I do feel like right now they're against the idea, or if they ever started dating, I don't feel like they're ever gonna say it to the world. Unless when things can go like probably to commitment, then they would say it to the world. But I don't feel like they want to share their relationship with anyone if they got into one. Okay. Are they a couple and do they meet each other? So let's see. I already know the answer to this, but are they a couple and do they meet each other? Okay, so you guys, they're not a couple. I don't feel like they are. Especially with Pranali's feelings that she does want to take things to the next step, while Harshad, is like more like he want to see how things go. So definitely Pranali does feel sadness regarding that though, because she doesn't want to be more in Harshad's life. So I don't feel like they are a couple, but I do feel like they meet each other from time to time. I didn't mention this in my other reading, so I do feel like they do meet off camera sometimes to have fun with each other and be with each other. And I do feel like they contact each other as well. But I don't feel like they're dating, and that's where the problem lies for the two of them, is that Pranali would like to take things forward while Harshad is like, he wants to take his time, like he wants to make sure that things work out. Like he does not want things to, fail ever in the future, because that will hurt him even more. And so he sort of is like, he feels like him and her at a good stand is like better than them losing each other forever. If you guys understand what I mean, I feel like that's what Harshad feels. So I don't feel like they're dating right now, but definitely they do have feelings for each other. They both have mutual feelings, okay? Um, and they do meet up from time to time, I feel, and they do contact each other as well. Okay, next question. What does Harshad's family think of Pranali, and what does Pranali's family think of Harshad? So let me do Harshad's family. What does Harshad's family think of Pranali? Nice. So this is Harshad's family. So you guys, Harshad's family, I do feel like they like Pranali, okay? They don't have anything against her. In fact, they feel like Harshad is like the person that just wants to plan. Like I mentioned to you guys, like they feel like Harshad is like the person that plans things before doing anything, and so it takes him forever to take a step. I feel like his family does know that he does have fears. His family knows that he things that he recently went through in the past, and so they want him to break through and just be the Knight of Swords and just go ahead with it without thinking, because they know that he takes years to plan. He takes forever, and he analyzes everything and plans everything before doing anything, and they do not want him to do that. They want him to just stop and let his fears go, let it go, let all the past go, and start this death and new beginning. They want him to give his cup to Pranali and go ahead for Pranali, because I feel like they do want him to get married. They really do want him to get married. And so I feel like I'm hearing them in my head say, if you feel like she's the one, go ahead for it. Don't think about it anymore. Okay, so I feel like definitely they do not have a problem with Pranali. In fact, they're telling him that if he feels like she's the one, then go ahead for it. Like, don't stay forever thinking about it. Okay, so definitely this is what I feel like his family thinks. Now let's see Pranali's family. What does Pranali's family think about Harshad? Okay. Okay, guys, so there is different energies here. So I feel like Pranali's family does not have any problem with Harshad, but the thing is, they do see that Harshad guides her. They do see that Harshad helps her, and he really helped her grow a lot in her career, and helped her maybe be better at her job, or maybe he gave her a lot of advice to be better, and they do appreciate him for that. But I feel like her family does acknowledge that Pranali does want a future with Harshad, and they do acknowledge that Pranali is ready to climb up and just take that leap with Harshad if Harshad said it. And I feel like they sort of, do not agree with that. I feel like her and her family maybe did have disagreements regarding this, because I do feel like one person from her family is against it. Like, I feel like they're okay with her being with Harshad, working with him, but I feel like in a relationship, they do not agree with her and Harshad. They just feel like maybe Pranali, someday can get hurt from this, okay? So I do feel like one of her family members, and I feel like this can be one of the parents, that is not going to give their blessing. So I feel like either her mom or dad, one of those two, or the two of them, because I do feel like this is a parent. Okay, you guys, and I feel like maybe they do have certain, I don't know if like it's traditions, but maybe they do have certain thoughts. Like I feel like maybe Pranali's family does have certain thoughts when Harshad's family doesn't really think about traditions or doesn't think about, certain things or maybe society. But I feel like maybe Pranali's family maybe does think about that a little bit. So I'm not really sure if it's like traditions or society, but I feel like they do have certain thoughts in their head, and they do feel like her and Harshad will not work out, and they don't want her to be heartbroken at the end of the day. So yeah, this is what I feel. Like I feel like they don't have anything against Harshad as a man, but like when it comes to her being with him in a certain relationship, like I feel like they definitely did have talks with Pranali regarding this, that they do not really think it's a good idea. Okay. So Harshad's family, I feel like they're fully okay with it, in fact, with marriage. But I feel like maybe Pranali's family is a little bit protective towards her because they do feel like that something maybe is not gonna work out, okay? Alright. So tell me guys in the comments if that seems right, okay? But definitely this is what I'm picking up. So I definitely pick up different energy between the two families. Okay, next question. Who is the devil that pops up in my reading? So to be honest, you guys, I don't know who's the devil that pops up in my readings. There isn't an exact way for me to find out. But I mostly feel like it's a woman energy, and I feel like it's mostly from Pranali's side, okay? But I'll try to see if I can see any hints. Who is the devil that pops up for Harshad and Pranali? Who's the devil that pops up? Okay, see, you guys? It's a woman. Okay. So it's a woman, you guys? Yeah. Alright, you guys. So, like I felt, like, I feel like it's a woman. So, I feel like the devil is a woman. This woman is against Harshad and Pranali, okay? And, either she tries to ruin between the two of them, okay? Or it's just like a woman that does not feel like Pranali should end up with him at all, okay? So definitely I feel like the devil is a woman, and I feel like in fact she told Pranali to leave Harshad a bunch of times. Okay, so I don't know guys who the people around them are. I don't know them personally or anything. So you guys can connect better than me, but I do feel like it's a woman in fact, okay? And I did tell you guys, I do feel like sort of it's a woman mostly, okay? All right, last question. What place do they hold in each other's lives? Let's see. So you guys, they're not dating. I'm not telling you guys they're dating, but definitely they do have strong feelings for each other, and they definitely both are special for each other's lives. And without each other, they do feel empty. They do think a lot without each other. Like when they're with each other, they can just laugh and have fun. Especially when they work together, they just were around each other and they were happy. They were feeling content. But when they're not with each other, they do just get, negative thoughts and do feel lost, if you guys understand what I mean. So this is what I feel like when they're with each other, they're so happy, but when they're not, they do have this sense of feeling lost. And I feel like that's the place they hold in each other's life. They both sort of have really strong feelings, but definitely there's like a bit of sense of difficulty with things because Harsha does want things to move slowly. Okay? And so Pranali does wish for a new beginning and she does want more, but Harshad does feel like he wants things slowly because Harshad does have a fear of losing her because I do feel like in past relationships, probably he did think that things would be so good with his exes, maybe, and things did not work out. This is what I feel. And so he does not want that to happen with Pranali as well. So he does not want to take things forward until like he feels like everything's gonna move smoothly, okay? But I definitely do feel like they hold a special place in each other's heart, to the point that when they're together, they're instantly happy. But when they're not, it's like their mood is not that best. Like they do think a lot. They do feel a little bit sense of feeling lost. Okay. So this is what I feel, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this Harshali reading. If you guys liked it, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And see you guys next time. Bye.